Alrighty, so let's start a reading vlog. I think I'm gonna be bringing some holiday romances this time around, because that's what I am hella in the mood for. It is December, and I need my fix. So the first one that I'm reading is Scrooge for the Holidays. I have found the audiobook. So I'm gonna read that one, and I also started and I'm also gonna start Good Spirits. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, yeah. So anyways. Alrighty, so it's Christmas Eve and I've been reading. I started A Fire in the Sky finally, and this is one where the the dude from the guy in charge of the border, I guess the northern border of this kingdom, he's like a lord or whatever, so he comes up to the king and is like, "Yo, I need to marry one of your daughters." He wants one of the princesses, but they don't want to give him a princess, so instead they give him the whipping girl. And let me tell you, the whipping girl is Delulu as hell. She's been so brainwashed by these people. So like, I don't know. She's just like, well, I'm here to serve, whatever, da da da. And but she's like, I'll do anything for my sisters, even though they're not really her sisters, and she's clearly being used. And she's just like willingly being used because it's her duty, she thinks. But like, girl, she is so Delulu. She's so Delulu in this, and like, she's like, no, this is what I'm supposed to do. Girl, your sisters are marrying like none of what they're supposed to do, and you were supposed to be like free after they got old enough to not begin their asses whooped no more. So she's taking all her beatings, all of them. They're like, oh, that man might kill you. Oh, we're gonna send the whipping girl. Like, and she, I don't know. She's like, oh, I could die from this. She realizes that, but she doesn't realize that they literally are protecting their real children in order to let her do it. But she's like, well, I'm the most, I mean, she ain't wrong on that she is the most sturdy out of all of them, given that she has been getting whipped her whole life. She has been getting whipped her whole life, so you know, it's a lot. So yeah, girl's definitely delusional because she did also grow up in the palace with them, so given that, she doesn't understand how the world works. So now that she's married to the Border King, she's like, that's what they call him. Now that they're married and they tricked him into marrying her, it has come to the light that yeah, she does not know how to survive in the real world. And she's gonna have to deal with that. And also, it's pretty obvious that like she has like magic or something because she heals really fast, but I'm like 60% of the way through this book and she hasn't put two and two together even about herself yet, that you ain't normal. I mean, she does know that she's heals really fast and that that's not technically normal, but she also like hasn't connected the next dot that like that's magic or something, girl. Like, I don't know. She hasn't put that together. Like, not fully. Like, she knows, but she don't know. If that makes sense. She like, she's like, oh no, the witches have been destroyed and they're killed and blah 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 blah. And she's getting accused. She got like accused by one dude of being a witch, and they're like, no no no. Everybody's like, no no no, she's not a witch, blah blah, blah whatever. But she's clearly something. She's clearly something. Like, it's so painfully obvious that she's clearly something, but like she's kind of denying that fact. Like, you clearly have magic, child, and you like, because people don't heal that fast. People don't get their backs tore up with whips and then the next morning not have scars or not have like not still be messed up. Like, you're obviously something. You were obviously something that they would have killed had they put that together. So she's smart enough to cover it up, but also not smart enough to like accept that there's something fully. Like, yeah, girls in it. Basically, girl is Delulu, and yeah, she's about to find some shit out. She's about to find some shit out, but she's just lucky that the Boar King is actually not a psycho asshole. He just wanted to get married to a princess so that way he would be taken more seriously so he could get resources for his people in the borders, which they see as barbarians, and they basically they're treated like shit. So he just wanted resources for his people. He was trying to do something good, and then they went and did all that shit, and she clearly has some kind of magic over him too. And I'm just like, at every turn, it's like, girl, there's something about you that is not normal. And she's just like, herp derp. I'm like, girl, I need you to be so for real right now. But anyways, yeah, I almost yeah, I really I was on like page 40 or something, and then now I'm like 60% of the way through the book. And honestly, um, if I hadn't been interrupted, I might have binged the whole thing last night or yesterday. Like, it's kind of a short book, and it's very easy read, even though, like, I'm a little bit like, girl, you really don't know shit. You don't know shit about shit. And it's kind of sad to see that she doesn't, like, understand some basic stuff, like, about, like, she's never had to have street cred, basically. She doesn't understand what a reputation is. Um, it's stuff like that. So, this is interesting, and I think I'm gonna finish it today because why not? It is the holidays and have the day off. So, um, yeah, I might finish this today. But speaking of books that I did already finish, so I finished reading the Bone Witch, and then so the first book what do you call that? In this bind up, because this is the whole series, which is 3 books. So I finished the first one. So I finished the Bone Witch, and the way that ended, I wanted to like immediately start the next one. I still hate the main dude. I'm kind of hoping that it's a fake out and that he's not really the love interest, but I kind of think he is. And just like I dislike this man so much, so much, so much. But anyways, like the action is actioning. Like this is it's if it's fast paced, shit is happening. Our main girl, she has like I like her personality because she actually has one. Um, but the yeah, like she got thrown into the deep end immediately. As soon as she got her magic, she immediately ran into all kinds of shit. But then she's still trying to have some fun along the way, and I appreciate that for her. I'm happy for her for that. But I need to continue on because we are finally getting like past some of the like basic shit of like what the hell's going on and getting into more of the meaty parts. So I want to start the next one like pretty soon while it's still fresh in my mind. And then potentially just like finish this whole series. So yeah, I'm into it. I'm into it. But yeah, I like how her magic works. Like she could like she could do the thing where you like mix up the bones and then throw them and then it'll like she can see the message. But man, it's very detailed, these messages that she gets from that. It's crazy, but um yeah, she like read the whole grimoire in one night and now she knows how to do all the magic. It's like it's cool. I wish I could study that hard. And I mean, I wish I could read things once and remember it forever. That would be fucking nice, but it doesn't work that way in reality. But that is going well. And so there's those. And then I have been reading. So I started reading the arc of An Arcane Inheritance. This one comes out on December 30th, so maybe by the time this video is out, it will be available. Alrighty, since I'm not posting this on Christmas, we're not doing that. So, I started that so far, and, like, it's a slow build up, which I think for this, it makes sense, because, this is another one where, like, our main character, she is, like, I think from Jamaica, or at least she's a Jamaican American, something, like, or I'm not really sure how that works, but her family is from Jamaica for sure, and she's trying to get into school. She wanted to go to school, like her parents want her to be a lawyer, so she's supposed to become a lawyer so that she can have the money to give to her family because one of them is like one of her aunts is like very ill and needs treatment, and so she wants to become a lawyer so she can like help her family. Basically she wants to make the big dollars. So she gets into this school that she's having like crazy ass deja vu and also magic. Like this girl's all like this is a dark academia but with magic, so it's like a fantasy-fied one. Our girl is like she can kind of like I guess see like the history of places, I guess is a way to describe it. Like not fully, but like she gets like flashbacks she gets flashbacks, and then like we're just getting like little hints of like what her kind of magic is that she can do, except like she doesn't seem to be in control of it. Like, it's just kind of, this shit happens to her, and she's not in control yet. And so I kind of wonder if that's gonna like change over the course of the book. Um, I don't know if I think so far I think this is supposed to be a standalone, but what I have heard so far is that it's like a slow build up the first half, and then shit pops off in the second half. And so I'm getting really excited for that, because you can already see, like, first off, she's a big ass nerd, which you gotta be to be getting, like, she got a scholarship, and then, she's gonna be a lawyer. She really wants to be a journalist, but for the sake of the cash money wad, she is trying to be a lawyer. So girl's a big ass nerd. She's trying her best. But yeah, I can see that this shit with the magic that she doesn't really know how to control is going to affect her. It's gonna affect her, and I think her shit's gonna get derailed. This is what I'm assuming. Like, there's not like other than her like seeing these flashbacks, there's not like a whole lot of plot built up yet. I think it's like 16% in so far, so not that far. But so far it's just her in college having like weird issues with magic. So we're gonna see where this continues. So far I am intrigued. She has a personality too. I'm glad for that. And so far it's like her and her friends, and she has a rival. Oh, this is the thing. She has a rival. And she desperately wants to do better than him, because he's more light skinned than she is, and he is acting superior and shit. Like, his family got money, and basically he kind of seems like he's looking down on her, and she doesn't appreciate that. So now she wants to whoop his ass academically. And so yeah, I appreciate that for her, and I wish her the best, because yeah, fuck that rich little dipshit attitude. But he wants to keep it fair. He admits that this is his rival. Like, they're rivals. They both agree to this rivalry, kind of, and so he wants her to have the same information. So he does kind of like leak her information, like, oh yeah, I heard we're gonna have a quiz tomorrow. Like, he wants her to have the same resources, so she's kind of getting like the good deal, which is crazy. It's crazy because they're rivals, but he doesn't want to play dirty about it. He wants to be real fair. He wants her to have the same information, so that way they can really know who's smarter. I'm like, I'm okay. Like, that's definitely one way to do it. That's a more honorable way to do it, I guess. A little integrity into the competition. So I'm very interested to see how this works out, and I'm rooting for our girl so far. I really want her to whip this smug ass dude's ass. I mean, even though he's like reasonable, he's still just kind of like, why you gotta be like that, bro? So here's hoping. Okay, so I went to El Paso and hit up the Barnes and Noble over there, because of course I did. Of course I did. So this is what I found this time, because yeah, they have a wider selection. Like, they have a bigger store there, because the one by me is part of the mall. So I don't know, it's just smaller. The mall ones always seem to be smaller. So anyways, I went to this one. We got Gordian by Priest, from best-selling author Priest. Yeah, I don't know. So anyways, I've heard that this author's good. I don't even know too much about this. Investigations in the Dark. Let's see. Covert division of the Ministry of Public Security that deals with the strange and unusual. Ooh, yes. So anyways, this one's gonna be interesting. And then I got Stars of Chaos, also by the same author. But anyways, yeah, I just heard this author's good. The discovery of violet gold, a vital fuel for steam-powered machines, propelled the empire of Great Liang into an age of prosperity. So, it sounds steampunky. Interesting. This dude got a monocle. Anyways. Then I got Dawn of the Firebird by Sarah Mughal Rana? Anyways, Dawn of the Firebird. It looks so pretty. This one has the edges. Very glad for that. Oh, it's all the way around. This one says, if I can open it. The Raven, Crane, and Firebird each chose a tribe of men, granting humans heavenly magic. But power in man's hand caused endless wars for land. With mankind's destruction, the birds perished, taking with them their magic. Magic is now rare, war common. So, sounds interesting. And it's a pretty edition. And then, this location actually did have like a holiday romance table, which the one by me doesn't. I guess maybe because of space constraints. But even though it is after Christmas technically now, I found Christmas People on that table, which this one sounded like it was maybe a little bit different from your standard one, if I remember. Let's see, some people are Christmas people, but Jill Jacobs is most certainly not. She hasn't been ever since her hometown love broke her heart on Christmas Eve. Sounds very sad. But anyways, Christmas People. So that way I have something for next year already. Then I got The Weaver Bride. Ooh, I haven't heard too much about this one yet, but fantasy romance. And look at the edge. Love is a weapon. So this says, I tightened my grip on the handle. About me, two things were true. I was a liar and a thief, and my doors never failed. Gently, I pulled on the door, and though I possessed no key, it swung open. But anyways, look at how freaking pretty this is. So, magics. And then I picked up Cinder. I feel like I had this on the list somewhere to read, so I don't know. Now I have it, so I can read it. And I know this is YA. I think it's like a YA retelling of like Cinderella, but like make it dystopian or like sci-fi-y. So I'm excited. I like these covers so much more than the old ones. I think I've heard people saying that these are ugly, but you know what? I like these so much better than the old ones where it's like just a foot or something on the cover. Like the Twilight effect where everything was looking like Twilight. I prefer this so much more. So anyways, I have that now. I also picked up An Archive of Romance by Ava Reed. It's part of the her Dark Academia series. So anyways, I think that might be a prequel. But then while I was at it, I also picked up The Wolf and the Woodsman by Ava Reed. Because this is one that I haven't read yet, but I know it's like one of the more horror-y ones, and it has a ribbon, which is cool. So anyways, I'm going to eventually read that one. But yeah, I think that one leans more horror. Let's see. And then I picked up Falling Gods by Rachel Van Dyken. Dyken? Maybe. But anyways, Fallen Gods. I think this one's like a Norse mythology based romantasy as far as I know. But anyways, there we go. Drum to edges. It says, Never Wake a Sleeping Giant on the back. So anyways, it seems interesting. And those are the ones that I got this time. So there's that. And then we have reading updates. Because of course. So I finished reading A Fire in the Sky. And like, this ended up being kind of predictable. But I didn't mind it. Like, it was predictable in that, like, I totally guessed what the, like, next plot twist... Well, I mean, I guess both of them. The, like, twists. But I appreciate it. So, like, these were twists that even though I knew it was coming, I was happy that it was coming, if that makes sense. So, I'm not mad at it. And honestly, I kind of thought that the second twist was going to happen in the next book. Like, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't drag that one out. I'm kind of glad, though. Which makes me really wonder what's going to happen in the next one. Because, like, the way this ended... I'm like, alright, let's go. Let's, like, I want the lore now, basically. So, more of it. We obviously got some in this, but I'm liking it. And so I have ordered the second one. Not the matching fairy loot one, because I don't think anybody has those yet. But it's not available on the website anymore either. So I just got, like, a regular edition of the second one. So that way I can be able to read that eventually. So yeah, that went well. I was happy for that, and I got through it like real fast. Um, but then after that, Amethyst, what the fuck, girl? Oh, my cat. So, anyways, after that, I read more of the arc that I have, an Arcane Inheritance. I'm reading more of that little by little, and it's getting more interesting. Like the hallucinations, or like I guess visions, or whatever we're calling them, that this girl can see, is becoming like more specific, I guess. It's becoming more specific and making her seem more crazy. But at the same time, like, I'm kind of surprised that the reaction of the like main guy that she has the rivalry with. I'm kind of surprised at his reaction to this. And so so far it's just like little by little getting more interesting, and I'm intrigued and I want to keep going. And like, even though it is I guess like a slow build up, like the writing style does make it feel like that's not a problem. Like, some stuff, if it's a slow build up but then the writing is really dense, then it also, you feel how slow that is. I don't feel like that's the case in this one. This one, it like reads a little bit faster, even though it's like the plot is slower. So, I'm not having any issues with that, which is great. And then yeah, like they're finding out more about the paranormal history of the school, and like whatever kind of secrets. There's gonna be some mess up secrets we getting dug up just based on the imagery and the visions and stuff. So that'll be very interesting to continue. I think I'm like 30% in now. Yeah. I can tell that the skeletons in this school's closet are gonna be something intense, and I am excited to find out. So anyways. Right, so yesterday I read up to like 71% of an Arcane Inheritance, and like this book is popping off, like literally at like 54-55% of the book. Things are really hit, like everything that was building up is finally like all coming together, and things are happening, and like the slow build is paying off, and I am so glad for that. And so I think I'm gonna try to continue and finish this book today, because yeah, it's like now everything is kind of coming together, and people are finally answering questions, and I just know it's gonna be, the ending is gonna be fucked. I just know it. I just know it. There's gonna be more fucked up shit coming in. Um, like, man, yeah, yeah. She's slowly finding out more about like the skeletons in the school's closet, basically, and like the origins of the school and stuff. Which they tried to bury it, but nothing stays down. But it turns out like a lot of motherfuckers got magic, it seems like, in this school. And not just her. Like everybody just kind of let her be like what is, and then but everybody's like, ugh. Like nobody wants to talk about it, but everybody basically like feels magic at this school. It's like strong. Like I don't know what's up with the school, that it's like the magic is like more potent there. What the hell they did, but yeah. Every time every time that like, I don't know, like the magic is like sketchy sus style though. It's um like they forget really fast, and like fucks with their brains and shit, or at least for her. I don't know how it's going for everybody else, but yeah, the magic is not easy, happy go lucky fairy tale style magic. It's like it'll fuck you up. So I'm interested to see how this is going to continue. But yeah, so far everything is coming all together, and the shit is happening, and hands are being shown, and yeah. Yeah. I need to see how this ends. I need to know. So anyways, so I finished reading An Arcane Inheritance the other day, and like first off, I liked it, but also the prediction that I had of kind of like what I thought was happening was correct, except it ended up being a little different than I thought. Like there was, it wasn't 100% on my mind, but I did figure some of it out. And the ending was like surprisingly satisfying, but also almost like, okay, just leave it all to her type stuff. I don't know, like, but the way that this book was set up is like real good. I felt like I liked it in the end, like, and it is like a standalone, so it did contain the whole story, which I'm glad about. And so, yeah, I think this one was worth the read, and it's out now if you want to pick that up. Also, I realized in this vlog that I forgot to say that I finished reading Scrooge for the holidays. I thought I had made a clip. Apparently not. I don't know. I can't find it. I probably deleted it. So, anyways, Scrooge for the holidays that I was reading at the beginning of this vlog, I ended up liking that one too. It was like a perfectly good little end of year book. Like, it ended up being exactly what I wanted in the holiday time, and I'm not mad about it. So, yeah, I mean, I would say read that one too if you are open to reading poly stuff. So, it ended up being cute in the end. So, wins. We got a couple wins in this vlog, and there you go. So, happy new year. Hopefully it's a little better than 2025. Because this was shit. 2025 was garbage. Hot garbage. So anyways, I will see y'all in the new year. Bye.